Ways to improve communication in relationships. My name is Coach Adrian, and you're tuned in to Happily Committed. If you're watching this video, I salute you because it means that you are trying to become a better partner. And in fact, you're trying to communicate better with the one you love. And if you sit tight and you watch this entire video, I guarantee you that you will be just that, a more efficient and proficient communicator. Tip number one, if you want to communicate better in your relationship or marriage, you need to have empathy. Empathy is the key virtue in relationships, in my opinion. What do I mean by that? If you don't develop the ability to put yourself in your partner's shoes and to understand the feelings and the emotions that they are experiencing, you're not going to be a good communicator. You're going to be caught up in your own feelings, in your own fears, anxieties, emotions, and you're going to basically push your partner away. You will make them feel unheard, unseen. They won't feel like their feelings are validated by you. And so they won't want to listen to what you have to say. They won't be concerned with your needs because you're not concerned with theirs. Unfortunately, ego derails many relationships. We get frustrated by what our partner isn't doing or by what we feel we are entitled to, and we shut ourselves out. So, if we work on developing this virtue of empathy, if we are constantly thinking in terms of what our partner is feeling and experiencing, then we are actually communicating. And that is a very important point. Don't communicate to get your point across. Communicate to listen. Communicate to understand first and foremost. Because if you are not understanding what your partner wants to convey to you, they won't understand you as well. And it's sometimes difficult, especially when we're angry, frustrated, tired. Life takes over, and it's challenging. And I get that. As a relationship coach, I know. I experience some of the same challenges in my relationship marriage. But that is the standard. That is what you are called to do if you want to communicate better. And it's not about being perfect. It's about being better, improving a little bit each and every day. It's also very important to make sure that you don't attack your partner. Otherwise, it's not communicating. You're either arguing, shutting down, or insulting and attacking your partner. When you say you always do this or you never do that, you're usually not in communication mode. You're in frustration mode. And venting, belittling your partner, making them feel as if they are not worthy of your time, attention, or just being with you is not a good way to communicate. And so when you are frustrated, when you are tired, when your partner isn't doing what you want them to do, breathe, relax, let the anger pass, and try to communicate when perhaps you're less tired, when your partner is more ready to listen. Even if you've already told them 1,000,000 times, you have to be patient. This is what relationships are all about. Working on ourselves, making ourselves better. And it's that same truth when it comes to communicating effectively with the one you love. Another aspect of communication that is so important and that a lot of people neglect is to give your partner the gift of your undivided attention. You won't be able to communicate if you're not fully present in the moment. And unfortunately, now there are so many distractions. The phone being number one, but it can be the computer or a TV show or something else that is distracting you. When your partner is trying to connect with you and you are not listening to them, when your mind is preoccupied with something else, in essence, there's no chance for you guys to communicate effectively. You're already tuning your partner out. And it can be insulting. It can be an aggression for your significant other who is seeking to connect with you on something that may seem trivial to you, but is probably really important to them. So give your partner the gift of your undivided attention as often as you can. Put your phone down, close the computer, and connect with each other, even if it's just for 30 minutes a day. Connect, ask them about their day. Talk to them about things that you know they want to talk about. And if they're not in a mood to communicate for whatever reason, it's okay. Have empathy. Understand what they are going through and try again later or next day. Finally, in order to communicate effectively, it is quite important to have a common sense of purpose. You need to be a team. You need to be pulling in the same direction. You need to have a common mission. Otherwise, you start to drift apart and you're in two different realities. You have two different sets of priorities, and it becomes very difficult to communicate with each other because sometimes you can even have different sets of values and priorities. And so make sure that you and your partner have a common vision. It doesn't matter what it is, but you need to be pulling in the same direction. Otherwise, it's going to be hard to communicate. It is a lot easier to communicate when we are engaged in a process together that is meaningful for the both of you. That is how you can become a better communicator almost overnight if you apply these tips today in your relationship. Again, be patient with yourself. You will mess up. You will make mistakes. But if you stay accountable and you challenge yourself to do all of these things each and every day, you will see that your partner will change too. They will be more engaged. They will show you more love. They will have more empathy. They will forgive you when you make mistakes along the way because they will see that you are evolving and that you're doing your best. My name is Coach Adrian. This is Happily Committed. If you've enjoyed this video, like it, subscribe to our channel, share your learnings with others in the comment section of this video, and don't hesitate to continue to watch more content, to educate yourself, to raise your emotional IQ. Continue to fight the good fight, and see you soon for another video on Happily Committed.